sports. And tonight's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Pats and the Vikings on Monday night.
And we will not see a run back. On the opening kickoff, this will be a touchback. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Kaepernick going to throw. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So into Pats territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They fake the give. Now Kaepernick. They're going for Jefferson downfield. And this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson. 49 yards. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive for 4 plays. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Jones. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Well, that's not exactly how they drew that one up, nor practiced it, because on 1st down, you're trying to get some yardage to set up 2nd and 3rd down calls. In this case, had to drop it off to his running back. But, boy, they closed quickly on that one and stopped him behind the line of scrimmage.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw here taken in by Gesicki. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
Jones throw there complete to Myers. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Throwing Jones. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
I don't see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. Cook, a first down and more. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there. On play action, it's Kaepernick. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Flush to his right. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a third and short, 3rd and 1.
Well, the pressure just couldn't get to him that time. They forced him out to his right, but he held his poise, surveyed the field, didn't find anything he liked, and then took off and picked up a nice gain.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now it's 2nd and 9. Here's Kaepernick. Flushed out right. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7. Play action, now Kaepernick. Out to his left. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now for Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Vikings! T.J. Hockenson, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it's polished off by a Viking score. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Pats at the line ready to go. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. Into the secondary past the 40. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ends up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case. Some of the big boppers in the game traditionally have been safeties, and he certainly fits that mold. He lets his pads do his talking.
And seeing no... Chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Jones on 3rd down. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A big play that time on the catch and run. From midfield, here's Kaepernick. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Kaepernick escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Kaepernick. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's taken down at the 27. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line. Kaepernick now on 1st down. That'll be caught. Rager with it. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
You have to ask the question, where was the help? Because it's a little surprising to me that he'd find that much room to run this close to the end zone. He doesn't quite get there, but he sets his guys up with a 1st and goal.
Sliding out of the pocket. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. On play action, it's Kaepernick. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. He'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. He'll buy some time right. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. Touchdown! T.J. Hockenson with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 21-0. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the 1st half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Looking to throw. Jones. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all So that challenge, a successful one. Space to run past the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This 1st half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Devontae Parker, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man right side, Myers. So instead of forcing the field goal, it'll be 1st and goal.
Yeah, the force was trying to make something happen that just didn't need to, right? I mean, plays happen, let it go. It's over. Instead, he creates a penalty.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So now it appears they're going to accept the penalty, which take away the interception also means keep your defense on the field. Don't understand this one bit. On 1st down, Kaepernick on the move to his left. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. Eluding the pressure right. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll throw again from their own end zone. And the catch made by Johnson. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. So we're at half. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the 3rd quarter is underway. This one taken just inside the 10, and he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance. And that under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop it for an 8-yard loss.
So that time, Charles, a quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Jones. Jones hit and the ball's out. And the offense will cover this one up, but they'll be pushed back inside their own 10.
We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the 3rd quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I'll guarantee you, they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard at halftime. They're fortunate to take that.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Complete. Jefferson the target.
And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. They get only 4. That time as that leads us to a 4th down. The Vikings send out their punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line ready to go. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it up. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Jones now to throw on 3rd down.
They'll get this underneath to Stevenson. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down convert.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, New England.
Operating from the gun, Jones. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They'll run here with Robinson. They find some open field here. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
44 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Robinson. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. New England on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. There he goes, right side.
It don't matter.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
This one taken just inside the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now Jones. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Here's Jones, throwing on 3rd and long. That's caught left side, Myers with it. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Going deep here for Parker.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off inside the 10. And now the rookie's free. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
This one taken just inside the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. It'll be a loss of 5 there as his safety blitz winds up.
for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Jones. Under pressure, and they got to him again. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him. The Patriots send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Steps away.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll dive forward here to make sure he gets something out of that one, but not much. Jonathan Jones there to make the stop.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the... And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ballgame.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle it. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. And all the way down to the 27.
So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver, fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing, Jones. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
DJ Waddle.
Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at him. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory.